Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with Adrian Hernandez. And if you were watching our video number 2, you saw a very abrupt ending. Well, we can thank Microsoft. Microsoft decided to boot my computer right in the middle of a Zoom call. Thank you, Microsoft. Adrian, sorry about that. Why don't you wrap up video number 2? Because mindset is obviously important. You're my guy. But let's wrap it up and we'll get into topic number 3. I'm sorry about that.
No, we're good. We're good. Put it in the cliff notes, guys. Mindset, 90% of the game. Us going into this new change, I want to say 95, just because how important it is of the people we surround ourselves with. So leave you with a couple of things. Number one, audit what you are listening and watching every single day. If it's the news, shut it off. Watch something else. Number two, audit the people you are hanging around. Make sure you spend more time with the positive thinkers in this in this game, but most importantly, the positive thinkers that know they're going somewhere in this market change. And number three, get around bigger thinkers. Get around. We have an event in August. Go to it. Anything you guys see, go to it. Get around the people that you know that are going to do something great in this market change, like Zuber. Yeah. So audit those 3 things and watch the mindset, guys. Declare something big.
Yeah. The one thing I'll say as we wrap up episode 2, again, thanks to Microsoft for cutting us off, is one of the biggest benefits that my course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time, was a total accident. I created a private Facebook group just for students, and I did it selfish reasons. FAQ, frequently asked questions. I thought I get a standard set. So, hey, let me answer them here. Everybody's good. That Facebook community, because again, I'm not a big social media guy, has taken off. Over 1,300 positive people sharing deals, networking, asking questions. I do a Saturday live stream, 30 minutes, just them. And now we're doing deep dives, right? We did one on the buy box. We did one on the 50-40-10 creative financing. We have one this Saturday on cost segregation, bonus depreciation. We're going to do one on mindset. We're going to do one on self-management. We're going to do one on pre-foreclosures. Everything I'm doing, I'm bringing to these sessions. So if you want to be around positive people, get the course, do the work, and then let's go. So
let's go.
So good.
I'm almost done with the mindset portion, so I'll get that over to you.
I appreciate that. I threw that in there, just highlighting you owe me something.
I do. I know it's there. It's on the way.
There you go.
On the way. I completely redid the whole mindset course.
I appreciate that.
I watched the first one and I was like, okay, this can be better. So
I like it. Well, let's talk about topic number 3, wholesalers, flippers. A lot of people got in the game the last 2 years, and they don't know it, but they just left the best 2 years of their career in the rearview mirror. Congratulations. The last Great 2 years guys. Were the best. Nice job. And the next 2 years are likely going to be the hardest 2 years.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people are going to get washed out, burnt out, become baristas at Starbucks instead of doing the work. I haven't seen a good wholesale deal in a year.
Yeah.
And even worse, they're getting worse, right? It's like, do you guys not realize the market changed? Or what the hell are you doing?
I got a deal yesterday. It made 0 sense in any way, shape, or form. It made 0 sense. It's like, what is this?
It made 0 sense last year, and it makes like negative sense this year.
Exactly. So let's talk about that, guys. Because, if you're a flipper or, if you're a seasoned flipper, or even if you're in the game right now, you're getting a ton of deals come across your phone that you weren't seeing before. I'm having people call me like, dude, please buy this deal. Here's the issue is that acquisitions has been pretty easy over the last couple of years. I believe that we're going to change from more of an acquisition base to a more of a disposition base.
I agree.
Unless you know how to sell that deal, you're going to be screwed. Mm-hmm. But I want to help you guys here, because if you, and what I'm seeing is that I'm getting these wholesale deals with comps from 60 days ago. They're using the highest comps in those markets to justify their ARV, which makes 0 sense because that high comp is not the comp today. Mm-hmm. So what I want you guys to do is stop looking at the sold and start looking at the active. Look at what's active for sale, how long they've been on the market, and that will tell you if that price is fair or not. But do not bring me a deal where it says purchase price 300, ARV 390 with a comp from 60 days ago at 395.
Yeah.
That house is not 395 anymore. That house is like 375, 360.
Maybe.
But most of us aren't seeing that. And then you're expecting me to buy it at 300 with a $50,000 spread in between.
Yeah.
So you guys, we have to become a little bit more smarter. We have to be more skilled at running comparables, at looking at what's changing. And what I would tell you is go back 2 years when the market was at like it really wasn't moving, and see where prices were then.
Yeah.
You'll get a good idea of where we might bounce back to.
Yeah.
And what I'm doing is I'm looking at a deal and I say, okay, where was it 2 years ago? And if my ARV is roughly around there and I'm still getting at it at a great price, I'll buy it, because I know worst case scenario, I may make like 10 grand.
Yeah.
But it all comes down to how are you packaging up the deal? I'll tell you this much. We're exiling wholesalers from our list right now. If I get bad deals from wholesalers, if I get more than 3, I take them off my list.
Yeah.
I don't want to deal with them anymore. And I've told them, these are bad comps. These are bad comps. And they keep calling and justifying it. I'm just going to remove you from my list. So wholesalers, don't do yourself a disservice right now. Stop trying to make 100K on a deal. That time, as Michael said, that time is over. It's gone. You may get one if you're lucky. You may get one, but you can't count on that. Your wholesale fees are going to diminish. They're going to be 15, 10, 7 grand. But the whole point is you got to go find volume. You got to go find more deals and make sure they're packaged up correctly. Do not send me a deal with the comp from 90 days ago. I'm probably not even going to respond.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's wholesaling is a wonderful business, but you almost have to be ahead of the market.
Yeah.
Right? Because again, you're dealing with your end buyer most of the time is another investor. And assuming that investor is good at what they're doing, they're in the market every day.
Yep.
And if they're like you or I, we're looking at the market going, that was yesterday's price. I want tomorrow's price. Yep. And oh, by the way, most of us will be planning for an extra 3 months of hold time, right? Because days on market went from 7 seconds to, 7 weeks or 7 months or whatever it's going to be. The cost to carry these things is more. That's all profit or all loss.
Yep.
So yeah, I would tell wholesale. And again, wholesalers, you have a choice. You can either keep operating like nothing changed and eventually burn out, go bankrupt, because again, you're still spending thousands of dollars early. And if what you're getting doesn't sell, you don't get paid.
I believe that there's too much naiveness in this business right now. And we all need to start doing a lot of market research. And I want to encourage you guys to be better professionals.
Well, they're going to wash them out, man. It's just going to
stop being a one-trick pony. Period. End of story. We own a wholesale company. We do 150 deals a year as a wholesale company. Do you know what we're doing right now, guys? We are drastically changing the entire company. We'll probably be a disposition company by the time we're done. All of our marketing is changing. All of our ARVs are changing. Everything we get under prices everything we get under contract is changing. Our conversations with our sellers are much longer. Why? Because we need to express what is going on. They need to see this. We're actually doing in-person appointments now, where we're sitting down with them and saying, hey guys, this is the graph of what happened. This is where we could go. So you tell me, you either put money into the property, you either lower the price 20, 30 grand, or you don't sell it at all. Which one do you want to do? We can also list it, but that's not guaranteed because it won't qualify for FHA financing. Exactly. So how do you want to go about this? Versus just, oh, you want a cash offer? Okay, I can give you $60,000 right now. Oh, you don't want to do it? Okay, well, I'll give you 70. Those times are over.
Done.
So unless you are skilled, you're going to get run over. And if you're using the same script from 60 days ago, you're going to get run over. You're going to lose. You guys, as the market changes, so should you. What you did yesterday will not work today. And what you do tomorrow will not work next week. So you always have to keep learning something new. That's why I love the Borat rules. I love them. I love the focus, the study your market, know your numbers. You guys, unless you know what the market is doing, unless you have an idea of where we are going, 99% of the flippers that you contact will laugh at you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you're going to waste your time, and you're going to get really mad that you spent a lot of money in marketing. You spent all this time getting a deal under contract only to make no money.
Yeah.
We have to upgrade our standards on what we know in this industry.
Yeah, we talked about in video one, kind of at the tail end, that a lot of Airbnbs are going to get crushed. I think there's a lot of wholesalers. I think there's a lot of agents. Right? If you don't skill up, you don't get around the right set of people that are pushing you, and you're changing your business. Right? You went from being an all cash company to in person kind of disposition. You're going to survive and be fine. It's not going to be fun, and I know you know that, but you're going to survive, and you'll be on the other side and be like, oh, okay, well, here we go again. Right?
Yep.
So the good times never last, bad times never last. But unfortunately, so many people came in and chased easy money. Money rained down on fools the last 2 years. You all got cocky. You didn't invest. You didn't do the work. And now you're going to get spanked.
Yep. And there's only one other way out of this. It's either hard work or a lot of money in marketing.
Yep. Or you change your job.
Or you
quit.
Change this. Would you like fries with that?
Exactly. No, come on. Latte or mocha? Come on.
So knowing that, guys, right? And I want to touch on this, we have to get around people that have been here.
Yeah.
Everyone has cheat codes. Go find the cheat codes. I'm hanging out with Zuber. We're going to be hanging out in August. I'm getting closer with Thatch. I'm getting closer with Carlos. I'm picking the minds. I'm trying to understand, where are these other people going? What are they seeing that we're not seeing? Mm-hmm. And then another thing, the Warren Buffett quote, as the building is burning and everyone's running out, he's running in.
Yeah.
Right. So I see a lot of people, they can't afford marketing. We've been waiting for this. We have a marketing budget of about close to 7 figures that we're about to deploy and completely take over the TV world.
Nice.
Because we know that most people aren't going to be able to do it.
Yep.
So we're just going to take everybody's lunch. But again, it's the mindset, right? It's the mindset to know. Mm-hmm. The mindset that tells us, you know what, as this changes, we're going to get better. Not, oh my God, it's changing. Run for the hills.
Or the worst thing I have is, let me sit on the couch and watch another crash video. Drives me crazy.
Jesus Christ, guys.
All right, man. How can people find you, get part of your world? Because it's a place to be.
Instagram at Adrian Hernandez. And you guys, if you want to see Zuber live, we're going to be doing that event in August. Mm-hmm. We'll extend a promo code for $300 a ticket. You just go to rehybridevent.com, type in event 300, get a ticket for $300. It'll be super cool. You get to see Zuber, Thatch Nguyen. We have some really, really, really great guys coming out. So I'm really excited for it.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah, we're booking a family vacation around it. So nice to have a business trip on an event. So thanks, you man. I appreciate it.
Right by the beach.
There you go. Thanks again.
Have a great day, brother.
Yeah.